Yo, what's up, guys? TheInsaneGamefreak here to bring you Pokemon Best Wishes Season 2, Episode 2 review. Um, kind of just like, now, just to know, I'm reviewing this the night during the live streaming stuff, meaning for those who watch this tonight, or technically tomorrow now, uh, this is right after everything, like all the PlayStation and all the ridiculous shit with the streaming and blah, because I actually did record this already, but the problem is that for some stupid reason, even if I have my headset in and I have this audio mic thing set to like this mic, it still records it off of the fucking headset mic. So I had to unplug the mic and record it again because I recorded the first two reviews after each other, but unfortunately, shit didn't work out that way in terms of editing it. I mean, in terms of looking at the audio, and I actually looked at this audio, and I'm also kind of in a fucked up mindset because I need to watch Penny and Stocking, Kimi no Todoka, and fucking and Clannad, but I told myself I was gonna say Clannad for last, but it's like, damn it, I'm gonna end up watching it. I was like, fuck me, why do I do this to myself? So, anyways, for those who don't give a shit, back in episode 2. Now, people are expecting this to be the bashing of Dawn episode review because this is the episode where she returns. Honestly, I had nothing to bitch about with Dawn right now. The thing is, people listen. I think Dawn is the worst out of the four main girls. Yeah, Misty, May, Dawn. Yeah, four main girls. I think she's the worst. But she has to inherently piss me off. Like her existence, I am not so hate. I don't hate the character to the point where her very existence makes me angry. Well, it does, but she has to intentionally piss me off to be constantly reminded of it. And she's not pissing me off in her introduction. Because all the introduction is that Meletta, which I believe is how you pronounce it. Thank you. That's the other thing I need to thank you guys for. Thank you guys for constantly correcting me. Like people told me, apparently it's not crocodile. It's actually crocodile. Which you know how many people are going to call that thing crocodile? I'm just saying, crocodile. I feel like there should be a joke with crocodile for One Piece in this thing, just for the comedy of it all. But thank you guys for the corrections and the pronunciations because when you're going between English and Japanese, your mind fucks up a lot of things, and I can't pronounce shit, as you guys can tell, because almost every review you guys are correcting me on something. But the whole premise of the episode is Meletta appears to everyone. Then she hides because she senses Dawn. When Dawn sneaks up on Ash, she had that little reunion, and then she reappears later after she kind of can see that, oh, Dawn is someone we can trust. Also, and here's the thing: as much as people expect me to bash her, the one thing I am going to, as I said, I didn't have a problem with her in this episode. On top of which, I'm surprised why in the flying fuck did they shaft her so much, in the sense that she barely has any new Pokemon. Like her newest Pokemon is that her Cyndaquil evolved, and then on top of that, like, and then that's it because her outfit doesn't change, which I'm assuming is the reason why her arc is longer in this series than May's was in Sinnoh, or as long as Missy's was in Hoenn, because she's in here for like an entire arc. She's in here for like, I'm assuming, the entire Junior World Cup, because it's mentioned that she's actually entering the tournament. Um, you get these hilarious scenes with Piplup and Oshawott going at it with each other over Melwetta's heart, which I find hilarious. And in the comments, I'm actually going to ask one of you guys to thumb up the one you prefer, the pairing you prefer, even though it's a joke pairing, just the pairing you prefer. For me personally, I'm Team Oshawott all fucking day, because as much as I like Dawn, Piplup is still fucking annoying. I still find Piplup annoying. Period. Piplup didn't do anything to piss me off this episode. I'm just saying I find Piplup annoying. I don't find Piplup funny. I don't think Piplup is funny. I think Oshawott is funny. Like the whole thing where, like, what was it? Like like his shell fell off of his body, and like Piplup tried to wear it as a hat, and then like dropped it on the floor, and then like as Oshawott goes to pick it up, Pachirisu comes out of like left field and kicks the shit out of it. I thought that was hilarious because it's like, you just had to fuck with Oshawott. Like, what did Oshawott do to you? Yet. Because I know he fucks over Piplup, but I don't really give a shit because it's fucking Piplup. I don't give a shit. I actually think I view Piplup lesser than Dawn, which is hilarious. I'm sorry, Pip is not cute. Well, there's a lot. Pip is not funny. That's what I'll say. Also, I feel like, I don't know if it was a cop out. I don't know what they really define it as, but it's just like these last two episodes for the beginning of the second season are kind of like chilled. Like they feel like filler chill because it's like, oh, it's like Silent and Dawn are gonna fight because Silent is interested and he freaks Dawn out with the tasting time because she doesn't know how to react to it. And they also kind of just bullshitted the hell out of why she's there. She's like, oh, I'm just there because I want to visit issue. Oh, and she apparently visit I forget, what is it called, Raimon City, and where Elsa's gym is, and went to like the Pokemon concert hall because that kind of reminds her of contests and everything. I also like how it's like, oh, we're gonna have Silent and Dawn fight, and it's gonna be a draw because it's literally like the match doesn't even end. Also, we get a little bit more of a hint towards the Team Rocket plan, which is essentially apparently Meletta sings songs when she's happy. So it's like we're gonna have Meletta just chill with Ash and them until she sings the song fully, which shall undo the seal that she will go into something very important and major of the Team Rocket plan that at this point I'm very low in giving a shit about, like mainly just because it never goes the way we want it to. It's like, yeah, this is the serious they've been, but unless you give us a reason to make them like, they have to do something. I need something to die. I need something to die, or I need them to win in some way, shape, or form. A realistic win for me to give a shit about Team Rocket. I'm more annoyed about the Team Rocket stuff than I am the Dawn stuff, because the Dawn stuff can be passed off as stupid, hanging with your friends kind of filler. This might just turn, the Team Rocket shit just might be another setup for a very pointless ass special. In which case, I just don't give a fuck. So, am I even missing anything? That's really all that happened. Oh, and you got to see all of her Pokemon, but as I said, it's like the only ones that were even comedic in any way were Piplup, probably, because he's working with Oshawott, and obviously if Oshawott's in the scene, he's for goddamn hilarious. I do have a bias with Oshawott a little bit. I love Oshawott a lot more because of the anime. It's like Baneri's little joke, which doesn't even go that far as it used to, but then again, featured, not main character related. And I've been reading the comments in like the last hour since I posted the last review. People are so aggravated with Iris actually learning so many like OP moves in like random fights, which I will admit is bullshit because it's like the second time she's done that. It's like, oh, you learned Dragon Rage. Okay, I can respect that. Oh, you learned Outrage in the middle of a fight. Okay, I guess this is like the random Pokemon OP moment. Oh, you learned Giga Impact in the middle of a fight. What? Luckily, that's all it can learn because that's all 4 moves. So I guess it won't get any worse than that. From what I saw, the preview for the next episode is just simply the preview for the next episode is just some Onyx fun play with Iris and Dawn being together and Ash and Silent being together and some hilarity ensuing with Piplup and Oshawott. So it's like another little filler. So I guess we should have fun with it. I'm just wondering how they're going to introduce the rivals. But is there anything I'm missing from that episode I need to really note? Not really. Also, people seem to like the comedy they're throwing in with Cynthia, which I'll agree. It's something that was needed because she's so fucking flat. Like, it's ridiculous. But how did you feel about Dawn's reintroduction episode? Team Rocket's plan. Do you give a shit? And as I said, thank you guys for the corrections and the support and likes and the favorites and the sharing and all the great shit you do. So this is it for the Best Wishes Season 2 Episode 2 review. This is I'm actually more inclined to say my fucking vlog ending right now, but this has been the Sane Game Freak. Life's a game, put a win, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace-o. Peace-o, peace-o. I'm gonna shoot you in your eye. Peace-o, motherfucker.